Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac. We're due for an Eden run. So paranoid I'm gonna hit the spacebar on the Lost. Another episode of not doing it. Sharp plug, Isaac's Jar of Tears. What an incredible selection, but at least we have good HP. CC4K TTTP. Baby, 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 TTTP, baby, baby. Do we have a... That room is ideal if you have a tinted rock, and we do. So if we can just get one bomb, we can start a sweet chain reaction there, pick up a little bit of money. Rate of fire is straight up garbage here. This is poor. But because we have HP and we're on the basement, I'm not too nervous about it. Maybe I should be a little bit more nervous about it, but honestly, I think not being nervous about it is actually a huge help. I think it relaxes you, play a little bit better, play the same way you would play on a normal run. Don't get freaked out. Isaac's Jar of Tears also killed an enemy, which I think is, you know, proof that there is a first time for everything. Almost done. Ooh. Let's remember as well, we don't have Holy Mantle anymore. We had that to end our last run. And it has me tricked a little bit. That's pretty poor. It has me tricked a little bit into thinking that I can get away with taking damage, which I definitely cannot. No Tinted Rock on this room. Little bit of a surprise. As long as these guys stay away from me, I don't really give a shit. Like, you can stay on that side of the screen as far as I'm concerned. We've almost been hit like 5 times, but life goes on. What's this? Temperance. Very interesting. If we can get over 5 cents, I would love to be able to use that temperance card on the next floor. Or if we don't get over 5 cents, we could use it on this floor to get over 5 cents. Or if we have some extra HP on this floor, we could use it to take advantage of that. You can tell your damage is not looking too strong when you're actually excited by the fact that you have Isaac's Jar of Tears. It's actually doing a non-insignificant amount of damage for us here. And I guess the thing that's good about it is that it can hit multiple enemies at the same time. But it's a trash item. Except if you have chocolate milk. If we were able to pick up chocolate milk, I'd be pretty stoked about that as well. Right now, I'm not worried about chocolate milk. I'm just worried about picking up like a single bomb. If we can get that, I would start to feel really good about our potential chances here. Because we would get a Tinted Rock. In my dream, that Tinted Rock pays out with a small rock, thus somewhat nullifying our incredibly low rate of fire in the realm of DPS. DPS is the Department of Player Safety, by the way. Making sure that you got your desk set up ergonomically for when you play Rebirth. You know, people spend thousands of hours playing this game. You gotta treat your body like a temple. That's why, personally, I sit on a milk crate and play the game on lefty flip. I find it's better for my wrists that way. Nothing there. Nothing here. Okay, well, this is annoying, but let's at least try to finish it off here. There's some outs for us here. This is actually going to be a very annoying boss fight for us as well. And Temperance doesn't do shit, so we just have to, like, basically exercise Buddhist levels of patience here. Axl Rose levels of patience. Because this is going to be the longest Duke of Flies fight of all time. Now, there's a couple of different reasons I want to bomb. Don't get hit. You know what? I'll allow myself to get hit once without completely ruining my self-confidence. I've decided that would be okay. Oh, there we go. Well, Black Bean at least helped us out a little bit there. We could also throw down Temperance and then just, like, use it when Duke of Flies comes near and blow up all his flies with Black Bean and get some money out of it. I think that's an incredibly reckless idea, but I kind of love it because it's ridiculous. But for now, I'm totally fine with this as of right now. I fucked it up. Okay, well, this is okay. It actually is. Please just die, because you're annoying. Let's see what we get in our boss as our boss item goes, and then we'll talk about where we're at on this run. That's fine. I mean, it's not like we can do anything about it anyway, but the evil upgrade does save me a little bit of indignity. I think we use Temperance card right now, but let's see what's in our shop first. Is there a bomb and or a spirit heart? There is a Pandora's box. And I would love Black Candle as well. And there is a bomb. Pandora's box, I think, is more valuable. Let's use Temperance. There was a red heart available for us, but it's in one of those funky rooms back here. We can easily get to 7 cents. 15 is going to be a tall order. If we buy the bomb, we get 2 more plays, but the bomb was 5 cents. But we... No, we can't put that bomb in a convenient location here. We get 2 more cents out of this. Okay, I'm thinking we play Temperance. Hope for a good... yeah, that's exactly it right there. I was going to say hope for a good financial payout, and we got the dime. So the dime allows us to buy Pandora's box and the bomb if we want the bomb. Do we want the bomb as much as we want Black Candle? The bomb would give us 2 extra cents. So let's evaluate this situation. We take this. The bomb gives us 2 extra cents, so it would take us to 11. And it gives us the Spirit Heart. But it wouldn't take us to 11, it would leave us at 6. It's only 3 cents for this, so why don't we start by buying this? And then we still have enough money to get our bomb. We could get a blood bag payout, or we can get a dime or a nickel payout. At the very least, we're going to get 2 more cents out of this. We might break even as well. I think it's worth the chance. Well, I'm not going to use the Pandora's box here. I'm going to wait till the Caves 1, probably. Depending on how our run looks, I might wait a little longer, but probably the Caves 1 is the most likely outcome there. So we're at 8 cents. The bomb will then take us to the point where we have 5 left over for our next floor. And we'll get the Tinted Rock. So I think the bomb is the right play here, as long as I use it appropriately. And I'm gonna regret possibly not getting Black Candle. I'll tell you that much for sure. But I think that we've done a pretty good job of min-maxing this floor. The only question is whether Black Candle might be more valuable than Pandora's box and whatever we're getting out of this blood bank situation. So this one starts out like this. That's 1 cent and a bomb. And if we find a crawl space here, all of my assumptions about how this is going to work have just gone completely up in smoke. Now we are going to get a half red heart out of this, or sorry, a full red heart out of this, so I wish I hadn't put the Temperance card down there. But it's alright. We got Small Rock out of it, which I think is amazing, and we got back to full HP, and we got enough money to spawn an arcade on the next floor. Pandora's box is a free boss item when we can use it on the caves, or maybe on the womb, but let's be honest, I'd prefer to replace it. Like, take a 1 HP upgrade and then take a blue candle or something like that. So, I don't think this floor has been bad for us. We started very shitty from a damage standpoint, but we can turn that around. And also, unless I am super incorrect, I do believe that... oh, come on. I do believe that Pandora's box on this floor is 4 Spirit Hearts. So we could do like a panic Pandora's box if we really need the HP to live or to get a deal with the devil. And I think that'd be totally fine. But the only thing that gives me pause about that is that I'm not totally sure that I'm correct. I'm not totally sure that it is 4 Spirit Hearts. It might be like 2 keys, 2 bombs. It might only be 4 Spirit Hearts on the first floor. At which point we should have used it and then played the blood bank with some of the proceeds, and oh no, I've gone cross-eyed again. Oh shit, man, that was a... You know what? Oh, hats off to you, buddy. That was some really good movement there. I'm impressed. Clearly you've been working on your game. This damage is starting to scare me quite a lot. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but it takes 200 or 300 years to kill each enemy. We are in the basement. You know what they say? You remember that old jingle? Life's good on the basement. Okay, well, I mean, that joke was very ill-advised. We got Liberty Cap, we got Leech. This is good. This is very good. We're gonna say basically fuck Boss Rush. We have no interest in it. We are gonna play the blood bank in here. Please, fucking God, save me from this low rate of fire. I think the Demon Judgment actually is more valuable for us, although I do love the idea of playing the blood bank and then being able to get the Judgment to pay out. So let's try that, actually. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so now we can play the Demon Judgment a little bit as well. I'm not gonna say it's the best of both worlds, because we really only got one thing out of that. That was more than I meant to play it. Red Heart damage against Demon Judgment? Does that count as a, I hope it doesn't count as Red Heart damage. We have the ability to enter that room. Yo, Leech. Leech! You're gonna make me walk through the Valley of the Shadow of the Death, then take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left in order to get through here? This seems a little ridiculous to me, quite honestly. Ah, beautiful. Okay, so, let's continue onwards here. The Curse Room definitely counts as Red Heart damage. Oh, I love you, Liberty Cap. Thank you for being so Thank you for being a friend. Because, like, we would be screwed without the fact that occasionally Liberty Cap is raising our rate of fire. Did you see that, by the way? Did you see that incredibly accurate shot there as I was moving at my full speed? It was still, like, first off, my full speed. Great family-friendly film coming this holiday season. But also, a little ridiculous, the ability of that tunnel snake there. Oh, Leech, come on, dog. Yeah, no, you had it. I want the HP because I want to play the Demon Judgment some more. Got another key out of it. This is good. I've taken some dumb damage, but I'd already taken the dumb damage, so I kind of feel vindicated somewhat in it. We should not get a deal with the devil here. So if we could buy a Spirit Heart to get one on the next floor, that would be good. This is me botching it, by the way. Like, I botched it a little bit here. Leech is full, so it's not interested in what Monstro's selling. Now it is. And, of course, it jumps right away. There we go. Leech. Do some chewing. We have a small chance at a deal with the devil. Well, I go 1/3. That's fine. I think that is completely acceptable. What was in there? It was not Pandora's Box. Nun's Habit and then, like, Fanny Pack? Is that the other thing that was for sale in the shop here? The ladder. Okay. I say we go to our curse room first. See what's going on in here. No bombs. Spirit Heart I like. Spirit Heart I like, but no bombs. I don't really want to use another full set of HP to come back in there. Like full Spirit Heart. Instead, what I think I'm going to do is play the shit out of the Demon Judgment here. Thank you, Placenta. That's exactly what I was looking for. And we're gonna try to get into that boss trap room if we can, but mostly this is exactly what I was gonna say. I'm totally okay with just getting the item. Bombs are key. Oh, it's a real risk. Okay, I'm gonna blow you up here. Alright, sorry, I'm gonna hope that you pay out. I like you. I appreciate that. Might still be able to get a payout out of you. 4 cents out of that. Still, you're my hero. That allows me now to go... Oh, we should shoot this as well. That allows me now to go into that curse room basically at asking cost, you know? Like at what we would have paid earlier anyway, or what we would have been at HP-wise earlier anyway. So now we're going to go blow up the thing in the curse room. I don't know if it's going to be great for us, but we're going to give it a shot regardless. And presumably we're going to get an item, or... Thank you, Placenta. Or we're going to get some consumables, which we might be able to filter back through that judgment. And we got actually quite a lot of consumables. So that was a Spirit Heart, probably well spent, and I'm assuming we're going to have a really, really good chance to get a payout from this judgment now. Lovely. That's what we want, HP. Do we want anything else from our arcade on this floor? Or sorry, from our shop on this floor? I don't think so. Probably better off saving our money maybe for the next floor. I mean, the Spirit Heart is something... We can't afford anything else. Yeah, okay. Let's go. I would have liked, like, Nun's Habit, but it's not like we can do much with it anyway. And we will use Pandora's Box right off the bat here. Hopefully pick up a decent boss item. That's fine. That's pretty much the average I would have hoped for. And that was, you know, what I was thinking when I picked up the item. I was like, well, it's probably going to pay out with, like, at least HP. Tears is a more pressing concern for us. Without a doubt, but... At least, I really thought we'd get out of that. At least we did pick up some HP, and it's looking like increasingly like survivability might be kind of an important stat for me here. I'm very thankful for Leech, actually, as I find myself taking a surprising amount of damage. Let's put it that way, moving along here. But I think it's justifiable. Our DPS is not particularly strong right now, and we're gonna have to be smart. One bomb means so much to us there, like a birthday or a pretty view, and then you realize that's Rio. I'm half-assing it because my brain is still in full-on like min-max Isaac territory here. Cricket's Body is one of the most fun pickups, of course. I love it a lot. It might not be 100% exactly what we would have wanted for ourselves in a min-max context. I'm totally going to take Libra as well because it's our rate of fire is so bad right now that I feel like this might negatively affect our damage. but our DPS should hugely benefit. And of course, Libra is interesting and possibly bad in the sense that it is going to persistently balance our stats. So if we get super high damage, specifically, it's not going to be super high damage, at least not forever. It'll be a super, like, decent all-stats upgrade. But still, I think this is worthwhile, and the consumables are helping out as well. In particular, I can notice already what we lost a lot of was speed. But I think we traded speed for rate of fire, and that's a better situation for me, I believe, at least. We'll pick up our money here, and all of a sudden I'm starting to feel like this is turning around pretty nicely. Of course, I should point out we did get a tiers upgrade from Cricket's body, even though it comes with a pretty nasty range downgrade as well. Somebody in my chat told me, I'm not sure if this is true, but I bet this is what it mathematically says, or like in terms of the description of the item says. It's +1 tiers, this is Cricket's body, +1 tiers minus 10 range. It doesn't functionally seem to work like that, but it does seem like a pretty huge range downgrade, but maybe 10 range is like not actually that as enormous as it sounds. Like 10 damage would be insane. That's 10 small rocks, but yeah, maybe 10 range is just like, oh, that's like a centimeter on the screen. Sorry, 2.5 of an inch for all the Imperial users out there. 2.54 of an inch is what I meant to say. I might be confusing that with kilograms to pounds. I can't remember. Okay, so I'm feeling like this is going real well. Still missing out on a spacebar item. This would be a perfect time to pick up one like the nail from A Deal with the Devil. I did not take red heart damage on this floor, yet anyway. Shouldn't count our chickens. Our Deal with the Devil chances are going to be negatively affected by the... No, wait, I didn't get one on the last floor. We should be guaranteed a Deal with the Devil on this floor. XL is a little dangerous, because if we get like a Krampus fight here, then our Deal with the Devil is all sorts of fudged up. This is like a suboptimal boss fight here. Carrion Queen is potentially the most annoying boss in the whole game. I don't know how that happened. Champion Carrion Queen is a little bit more palatable based on the fact that you can shoot the hearts and hurt Carrion Queen, but still like a total pain in the dick. Leech is going to help out, but it's still going to be a total pain in the dick. Mostly, I guess I'm really happy that I got Libra, so I have enough bombs to use here. And I'm a little self-conscious about the number of bombs I'm using, but at the same time, I'm like, well, this is why you have bombs. It's, you know, to find secret rooms sometimes and to kill Carrion Queen. That's pretty much what it says on the tin. One more bomb will finish the job here. We probably didn't need to spend it there, but that's okay. We still got our tinted, or our Deal with the Devil. Well, we might as well take it. No rerolls available. And the tower is awful. And Death's Touch and Guppy's Head. We gotta take both of these. Obviously, risky in terms of our HP, but still pretty good. Big thing about this is that, you know, that damage upgrade is going to get spread across all stats, so I think it's like a decent all stats upgrade. Shot speed is also going to be a decent all stats upgrade, except HP, of course. And with Cricket's body, we'd be expecting some sweet, like, piercing Cricket's body shots here. Like, the piercing shot is way more valuable than the extra damage here, because the damage is not going to be worth all that much as a result of it being diluted across multiple stats. But you get the idea. I think I get the idea, at least. I'm making progress on it. I'm starting to come around to it. What was in our shop? It was like Mom's bottle of pills. There was a battery. Not bottle of pills, sorry. The coin purse. There was a battery. I think things are looking up on this run. We got enough from an XL floor to feel like we're definitely starting to outpace the game. Things could go south on this one, still, without a doubt. We do have super low HP and not great defensive items. This is a very polite way to put it. Let's check this. Oh, you know what? We might want to use the tower card here just to see if that works, but let's get this first. Algiz Rune. It's very good for the future. I use the Algiz Rune instead of the tower card. Very good for the present is what I meant to say. At least we will not hurt ourselves here. And we ruined our opportunity to get that battery. Relatively weak, but still. 2 of hearts. Good for the future. Not a good use of the Algiz Rune. I feel like that should probably be pretty obvious. That was a major mistake on my part. That could come back to bite me in the ass, but I surely hope it does not. And we did every room on this floor. That feels good. Things were looking a little dicey. Still looking a little dicey, but I think that was a functionally good Libra pickup. You don't see that all the time, so that's probably not our secret room. That's definitely not our secret room. That is possibly our secret room. Kind of more interested in the second secret room right now, but so be it. This could be our secret room. Do we know it? Balls of Steel, that's pretty good. Almost makes me want to buy the coin purse, but I'm not gonna. Well, our second secret room, in all likelihood, would then be down here. I would love an Eternal Heart so much here. Just find it in your heart. Okay, well, it's certainly an interesting run. Libra, Death's Touch, Cricket's Body. I'm ready, I think. We have 3 red hearts and a few spirit hearts to back it up. I think we have 2.5 spirit hearts. Is that where we're at? That's not so bad. Leech has actually been a huge help. I'm very happy we've had it with us on this run. Another thing that might be great for us here, and I hesitate to say great, but at least great fun, would be Rubber Cement. Rubber Cement sometimes fucks with piercing shots a little bit, but I think would be worth it for the... Like, our range is so high that the Cricket's body shots are... They're not staying close to enemies, which is actually kind of a bad thing. So Rubber Cement would allow them to kind of ricochet across the whole map and then come back and hit what I want them to hit. Hematemesis is fine here. Doesn't count as red heart damage. And this would be such a good opportunity to get Magic Mush, which would just be Magic Mush. Because it's an all stats up. I know mathematically it would be slightly different, but anyway. 2 balls of steel pills is nice. Pretty fly. People have told me we should not, and this is something I wish I'd remembered earlier, but I'm actually, I guess, sort of glad I didn't, because it's working out amazingly for us right now. When you have Libra, it's not necessarily in your best interest to take unknown pills. Now, we're lucky that all the pills we've taken so far, since getting Libra, have been good. However, if we get like a speed downgrade pill, it's an all stats downgrade. If we get a tears downgrade pill, it's an all stats downgrade. So we got a health down. I don't know if it functions like that, but it's a scary situation. Luckily, I mean, it goes the other way. You know, a tears up pill is a mild all stats up. But I think we want to be a little bit overly cautious because we do look like we're in a position of power right now, and, you know, we should endeavor to lose it while striving to gain more. Or we should endeavor not to lose it. Sorry, that was probably a little bit confusing there, I have to imagine. You know what I mean. Maybe. Still have a item room and shop to go and boss room, and I'm hoping that we get lucky enough to find a deal with the devil. I think it's a little bit of a long shot, but can happen. If we don't find one on this floor, our chances of getting one on the next floor are at least half decent. Oh, that was poor damage, but, you know, we've got enough spirit hearts to feel okay about it. Pop the world card, keep 2 of hearts. Allows us to figure out just where the heck we're going. Not that it matters all that much, but it is convenient to have some mapping, and we've got more than enough money to buy something from our shop, which means inevitably we are going to fight greed here. Which might be totally fine as well. I'm still kind of in a holding pattern here, waiting for maybe, like, the truly killer item, the Cricket's head, to just pop up out of a stone chest. Unicorn Stump versus Guppy's head. I will take the map here. I will take the Unicorn Stump. So many cool synergies with it, and we already have a cube of meat. So this means that on every room we can pop this. And, well, we don't want to do it on this room because it's going to take 100 years. But on every room we can pop this and, you know, get some free damage done against an enemy, which I think it's really important if we can swing it. Especially enemies that, like, charge us down. Yeah, it's a good pickup. Any orbital pretty much makes it so that Unicorn Stump can be one of the best spacebar items in the game, without a doubt. Who's this? Hanged Man. Potentially useful. I like 2 of hearts for its, you know, win us the game potential in case we find ourselves in a shitty situation. Or, we could have justified maybe waiting a little bit on... Well, no, it makes no difference. Beautiful. That was super easy, and that's our 2nd level cube of meat. And we'll pop this again, and 2nd level cube of meat still doing its job here. I really wish that had been lump of coal. But still, I think that now we're in a really, really nice position. Curse of the Maze. Oh, don't make me re-roll it. I worked hard for this one. I worked hard for the Stumpy. So hard for it, Stumpy. That was a song that I've written to the lead singer of Fallout Boy. I worked hard for it, Stumpy, so you better sign my headshot, please. They did turn me down. Pete Wentz turned me down for the lead singer role in the band known as Fallout Boy, which I always thought was a huge mistake. But, you know what? Maybe things have worked out better this way. That's a fictional story told by a fictional person there. Yeah, okay, the game is being very kind right now. After a little bit of a weird situation, I'm not gonna ever, like, say that the game put us in a terrible situation or anything like that, but after a little bit of a weird start, the game has started to be extremely kind, and this 2020 pickup is gonna be definitely proof positive of that. It's one of the most fun items in the game, and we've gotten a lot of, quote-unquote, the most fun items in the game so far on this run, but that is definitely one of them. Interesting. Better, closer, warmer. Probably don't have a good chance to get a deal with the devil anyway. The question is whether or not we want to sacrifice the judgment for a better chance. This is Depths 2, yeah. We haven't been to our shop, so we should check that out. Whether we want to sacrifice our judgment for a better chance, or whether we want to play that judgment... So happy we got this Balls of Steel pill, or whether we want to play that judgment. That was not good damage. And possibly get, like, an HP upgrade maybe out of him. But things have started to move so fast for us, and that's usually, like, a really good indication of where we're at on the run. There's a Tinted Rock over there. Hanged Man card, turns out, might have been very useful. I don't want to take unknown pills. Ah, I really thought we'd get out of that. I still do want to play this. Even without Unicorn Stump, I'm assuming we'll have the ability to get some red hearts back by Leech. You know, Leech is probably like doing nothing right now. At the very least, this will allow us to do something with our donation machine. Ooh, baby, I love your way. Thank you very much for that. Blood bag. Oh, you guys are not... I had a panic moment there. I was like, you guys are not stopping. I thought I killed everything on this floor. On this room, whatever. Almost on this floor, hopefully. You made the biggest mistake of your life, mister. Coming over that direction. No greed. Good, 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 good. Why is no greed important? Because it allows us to donate to our donation machine. And yes, I would love to buy Black Candle. And we will have the money to do so, guilt-free. So thank you, Black Candle. I appreciate it. We're not going to take unknown pills. Bad for business. Tinted Rock. Didn't even notice you there. We have had Small Rock already, so... Oh, well, the best of all possible worlds here. Let's fight our boss. I think we're totally fine to do so. Well, no, we have to think about what we want to do with this judgment first. I think because our HP is good already, we should probably just blow it up and give ourselves like a... Well, we got to deal with the devil on the last floor, so it'll be 3/4 times like an extra 25% chance. So what's a quarter of 25? That's like 6.25. I'm blowing you up for a 6.25% better chance of getting a deal with the devil if my math is correct. So, you know, don't... I'm really expecting this to work out is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Alright, it's not going super well right now. It's taking a little while. I'm not really getting much benefit out of it. That's okay. Just keep firing, get some shots in the air. We can, of course, always walk into Mom with our orbital and do some extra damage. I'm expecting this is going to be a pretty easy fight. We are pretty overpowered, weirdly enough. That Libra pickup, man. I really think that was the turning point for the run. A little bit unfair to say, because we did just start getting great items after the Libra pickup as well. However, I also think that the increased rate of fire it gave us was very valuable. Alright, so it's still Unicorn Stump every room as far as I'm concerned. Ideal item at this point is Midas Touch, but that's not going to happen at its earliest until the chest, so... ideal, like, realistic item we could get in the near future is Sacrificial Dagger, for sure. Boss fight's gotta be bottom left. It's just, you know, sometimes it's a little too easy game. You telegraph it. I think it's worth a chance. It was not worth the chance at all, actually, in hindsight, but it's gonna be super easy for us to kill these enemies. Some people I've seen, they have, like, a ground rule. Not a ground rule, you know what I mean. They only take Libra if they have soy milk. I think that that's a mistake. For once, this is not a straw man. I have seen people say that in Twitch chat whenever I pick up Libra. It's one of the, like everything in Isaac, or many things in Isaac, I think you have to evaluate it on a semi-case-by-case basis. I think in this case the Libra pickup was good, but we might have found ourselves in a totally fine position even without it. But I don't know if we've gotten any tiers upgrades at all, so I think the risk of taking Libra definitely worked out for us here and helped us get good rate of fire, which really, you know, helped us out with the items that we have because they benefit from having a good rate of fire. You know, we're doing a lot more damage as a result of it. Figured we'd come down this way just to see if maybe I was wrong, and you never know if maybe there's a library or something. Not that I would necessarily want anything that a library could give us. You can see a curse room over there. Maybe we'll try to not use Unicorn Stump on this room, and that way I can get out of the, or into the curse room for free. Maybe there'll be a battery inside of there so I can get out of it for free as well. Or we can, well, the spirit hearts are relatively meaningless, I suppose. Ah, Guppy's collar. If there were 2 spirit hearts, I could do something funky here, but anyway, doesn't matter. There could be 2 spirit hearts if I'd taken the time to blow up the other side, but I'm thinking it's going to be largely irrelevant. Guppy's collar, it is our first Guppy item, or did we get the tail? That was last run, I think we got the tail, so... I forgot that I cannot fly. My doppelganger was flying. As a result, I found myself being very confused. Got pretty good orbital damage, man. Considering we don't have BFF, I'm really surprised how quickly we're able to kill even bosses. And there's our final deal with the devil, as well as a cube of meat, which is actually going to make it so... Yeah, we will take it just in case we do get one more Guppy item that's somewhere. In a way, the 3rd level cube of meat is almost bad because Unicorn Stump is not nearly as useful now. But I can still... Well, actually, maybe that's not true. I can still use it and let Meat Boy deal damage. Oh, we became Guppy. We did pick up a 3rd Guppy item somewhere. I'm very confused about this run. Nah. Now that we're Guppy, I really don't have too much to say about this run. I would probably get rid of Unicorn Stump for a lot of things, but it is nice to have the flies going with us. And again, that Libra pickup for the increased rate of fires seems to have worked out very nicely for us here. And this run's going to be over in extremely quick timing here, I think. Cricket's head. Cricket's head. Lovers. I mean, Lovers is actually more worthwhile than 2 of Hearts. Why not? Should have taken... Well, we can still go back for it. I'm just going to use the Unicorn Stump when it looks like we're going to get hit. And as a result, you know, we'll make ourselves offensively worthless, but Meat Boy and our flies can still do quite a lot of damage. We got a nice little fly army still existing here, so I'm happy about that. This has got to be our 2nd secret room. It's too obvious. Unknown pills do not get taken. And they are all unknown pills. Alright, so what comes next? It's our random run. I've got to... There we go. Thank you for letting me go. Our random run I have to actually win on, because I did the stupid accidentally going in the wrong direction thing on the last one. Try it. With Cubbys Tail, we should be saving our keys for guaranteed chests on the chest itself, but we'll see. We'll see. We're already at full HP. I'm not going to sweat, you know, suboptimal consumable play too much. Hierophant is fine. It's as good as the Lovers, but we can use it earlier, which might make it better. Not going to use it right away. Oh, we chose properly here. That feels good. Can't believe we didn't get hit there. And let's head down to the next. Well, we got to beat Isaac first. Apparently that's not just a formality. And then after we beat Isaac, we'll head down to the next floor. Leech, are you... you should aggro, man. Get in there with Blue Baby. You know, you're like a blue chip prospect, but you need a veteran presence on the blue line in order to help you mature into the player I need you to be. So if you could go sneak up there and do some damage. I know you're probably like... You got Blue Baby, you don't need me anymore. Oh, don't be like that, okay? We're a team here. I'm just the team captain. You guys are all playing a pivotal role that I can't do for myself, so I appreciate it a great deal. No Curse of the Blind. Oh, we have Black Candle, of course. I'm not going to take Epic Fetus. It's not as cool as what we've already got going on. I think that my reflection will be funny. That might not even be Epic Fetus. In fact, I believe that is just Dr. Fetus, so there's no way I'm taking it. We've had Dr. Fetus recently, so I feel like, you know, my fetus refractory period, what a gross expression, is still definitely, it's active right now, you know? And I'm just gonna leave the potential gross ramifications of the discussion at that. This seems like a perfect room for a death card, because these enemies are all relatively weak. Might even get to kill Sloth last. What What a lovely time to be alive. Temperance. I mean, we have Bloody Lust, so I kind of do want to take Temperance, but I don't want to be the guy who dies as a result. Or do I? No, I don't. I think now that I've thought about it a little bit more, I realize that that's very stupid. That is our boss fight. So you know what? I am going to use our Temperance card a little bit. We're not going to get hit 12 times on Blue Baby. It's just not conceivable. So let's throw down our Temperance card. Gamble a lot, actually. Oh, never mind. We'll just get an HP upgrade. I can't believe that ended up being an objectively good decision. I'm actually a little offended by this, but at least with Bloody Lust, we got a little bit of a damage bonus here before we finish this one. And you know what? Eden Run looks slightly scary, came through in the clutch, and was totally, totally fine. Thanks a lot, Libra. My favorite sitcom coming this fall to ABC. That should be win 79. We're going for win 80 next time with random. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.